This is Community Way, otherwise known as Seaway. They work in Mexico with primarily women in rural communities in sustainable, community-led development. They partner with a crowdfunding platform called GlobalGiving. This partnership provides Seaway with financial and human resources, global validation that they're needed, local work is valued, credibility to donors, and a platform to tell their story. All of this contributes to sustaining their role as social impact maker. Unfortunately, Seaway faces real challenges, such as underpaid staff, a small donor network, and non-existing government support to fully realize their potential as a positive change agent. Their progress as becoming financially independent is slow. Typically, Mexican nonprofits are offered funding from political actors in exchange for being vote promoters. Seaway has a decision to make. They can remain in existence by agreeing to a formal or clandestine relationship with a political party. This, along with their GG work, could help Seaway eventually secure the resources needed to be fully independent and apolitical. Or they could reject the political party offer and go out of business. They know their work is needed and do not want to give up on their mission, so they take the deal with the political party. Over time, GlobalGiving learns from their Mexican field office of Seaway's relationship with a political actor. They are flagged as having potentially violated the terms of agreement between GlobalGiving and Seaway. GlobalGiving's nonprofit relations teams must decide whether to expel Seaway from their network for violation of the terms of agreement or accept that this kind of relationship between nonprofits and political parties is a necessary reality in Mexico. Accepting that their responsibility is to lean into the dilemma and work within the realpolitik, GlobalGiving invites Community Way to apply to be part of the GlobalGiving Mexico's Corporate Connections program. This program will connect Seaway with a corporate partner within Mexico who engages Seaway as their client. GlobalGiving recognizes the delicacy of the situation and explains to Seaway that they have a choice. They can apply to the program via an open, transparent call or terminate their membership in GlobalGiving's network. Seaway is uneasy about being flagged, but they appreciate GlobalGiving's offer to double down as a trusted partner in addressing why they feel they are in this situation. Seaway identifies the biggest issue as not knowing what is possible for nonprofits in Mexico and lacking adequate human resources to create and leverage a donor network. They are not looking for a handout, but for a hand up, where the corporate consultant serves them as an equal at the table in a client consulting relationship. Seaway sees the advantage of working with a connection that is familiar with the realities of the funding climate in Mexico and globally. They apply to participate in the program and are accepted. They are unsure about how the process might look and feel, but they are excited to get started. Using their GlobalGiving Leader Council model, GlobalGiving links Community Way to Maya. Maya is a consultant in the corporate volunteer program in the Mexican division of Bank of America. She is given background on Seaway by GlobalGiving pursuant to a questionnaire filled out by Seaway and does her own research on Seaway's website and social media accounts. Maya and Seaway communicate on video calls over a 1-month period during which Maya facilitates a SWOT-like analysis with Seaway staff and local stakeholders. Their joint goal is to fully develop, deeply understand the who, what, how Seaway works, and with and for whom. They also do a joint deep dive around the reasons for Seaway's political party affiliation. Here, Maya uses servant leader techniques like appreciative inquiry and question thinking to empower Seaway to co-lead this collaboration. Maya explains that Seaway is the captain of this ship and she simply acts as the navigator, helped by her years of professional experience doing the same with her own corporate clients and her corporate colleagues, among other readily available resources. Seaway feels vulnerable in being analyzed so deeply, but feels affirmed that Maya's background informs her approach. At the end of 1 month, Maya and Seaway leadership and stakeholders co-produce analysis results in report form in relation to the previously identified areas that contributed to the initial dilemma. Then, they use this analysis as the basis for a mutually agreed upon work plan for the subsequent 5 months. They also work towards developing an action learning-oriented performance measurement and evaluation plan, through which Seaway evaluates Maya's performance and Maya on Seaway's performance. Both parties are equal, active learners. Maya provides 5 months of ongoing training for and direct service to Community Way according to their work plan. They discuss and implement strategies, develop techniques, and explore resources to aid fundraising locally, nationally, and globally. For example, Maya helps Seaway to network with other corporate entities and their employees as a target donor network. They go through strategies in areas such as digital communications, marketing, and public relations. 3 months into the collaboration, GlobalGiving checks in with Maya and Seaway to evaluate, generally and specifically, whether there has been positive movement away from the initial dilemma, among other positive impact results. At the end of the 6-month program, GlobalGiving checks in with Maya and Seaway on outputs produced and lessons learned. They discuss the possibility of an ongoing relationship between Maya, Bank of America, and Seaway, and concrete action taken by Seaway to eliminate their dilemma. GlobalGiving facilitates a press release on the collaboration between Bank of America and Seaway. In time, Seaway is asked to mentor another nonprofit confronting similar challenges in Mexico.